Hello everybody, welcome back to another Lost Ark video. A little bit of a different thing here going on. I did say I'd do something special for Christmas episode, and this is a very ghetto setup, but I figured it was time. Why not, right? Why not do it now? Just a little face reveal. I've never been like against it or whatever. It's just one of those things that I just never thought really added anything to the content, but I know over the last year, honestly, that I've been making content, year and a half, some people have asked for it, so I figured why not. All I'm going to try to do this video is just like do some dailies, excuse me, while I just chit chat and we just shoot the shit, you know? One problem with this setup though is I can't see the like right side of my monitor, which is a problem, but it's not like a big problem. And it's fine. I just have to drag shit slightly to the left. But yeah, this is me. Unsurprisingly, like I said, just a regular old fat white dude. Not much else is going on here. Before any of you ask, yes, I am 28. I know I look very young. It's just how it goes, you know? It's just how the genes go. And I also am trying to lose some weight with all the things that have been going on with my personal life, whether it be through my last relationship, which it is what it is, right? I tried, and I'm still trying to like mend things there as much as I can, but I've realized that it's out of my hands at this point, and I was getting into a mindset where I was just not happy. And now that I know like everything that happened, because it ended in like a big old fallout blow up explosion or whatever, and we just didn't communicate very well through a small period of time following up that, and that just kept compounding on everything, and it made me feel not so good about things. But we're getting better. I'm still talking to her. I would still like to end up being back with her, but do I think it'll happen? Do I think it'll be healthy if it does happen? Yes. Do I think it will happen? I think there's a higher % chance than not. I think it's probably like an 80-20. Not that, like, well, I wouldn't say that I'm not, like, banking on it or whatever, but I'm definitely putting effort into it, and I mean, I'm being open with her and everything, so she knows my intentions and everything. It's just on her to try to figure out how she feels about me and everything. Just burn him. Can I join? Will they let me join? I'm kind of low item level compared to them. I'm only 1612. Sad. I guess I can go do Chaos Dungeons. I can't see. Yes, enter. Oh shit, they let me in. I'll give them a 07. I'm surprised they let me in. But now we have a little bit more time to just chat. So things are just kind of how I've said. In my personal life, obviously mental health has been a big factor in my life, just in general. And it's something that I've always battled with. I was on some pretty bad medication for the last like year and a half, and it basically turned my emotions completely off, which is not a great thing. And I didn't realize it was the medication that was doing this until far, far, far too late. And my wonderful girlfriend, or I guess my wonderful ex-girlfriend at this point, but she did so much for me, you know? And I realize this now, especially looking back at it, and I can understand everything sort of better now, but I want to try, at the very least, right? I'm not just gonna flop over and, you know, give up or whatever, because it's harder. Like, if I just wanted to find someone else, or like, if I just wanted to be in a relationship, right? It's so easy to just find someone. Like, it's not it's not a hard task. But that's not what I want. I want her because I know she is special in ways that I could spend hours describing, you know? And if it doesn't end up working out, even through all the effort that I'm putting in, then that's okay. You know what I mean? Not okay in the sense that I'll be like super stoked about it or happy or whatever, but it's okay in the sense that like, even though I put in all this effort and she decided that she thought, I mean, either she didn't have feelings for me anymore, or she thought it wouldn't work out or whatever, or she just would rather do something else. I mean, I can't control other people, right? All I can do is control myself. And for the last, like, almost year and a half, it felt like I couldn't control myself, right? Because my emotions were quite literally... Oh, no, he aided me. My emotions were quite literally being blocked off by this thing. And I didn't realize it. I genuinely did not realize it. And now that I'm in a point to where I can feel like I can be myself, finally, I'm okay with being myself, even if that means putting in a ton of effort and... Let me throw a dart grenade. And still not ending up in the way that I wish things would have ended up, you know? Because it's like hindsight is always 20/20, right? You can never beat yourself up for not knowing things, right? Because the more I think about the medication thing, the more, like, upset I kind of get at myself. Like, the whole idea behind the medication obviously was to help my, me and us, right? And it ended up doing the exact opposite, which really fucking sucks. But what can I do about that, right? I've done everything I can about it now, and I'm trying to make amends and everything. But there's not much I can do aside from that. And I think that's sort of the limbo that I've finally found myself in, right? Little spacebar spammeroo. I'll drop another Darkia. A Dark got another. This Froggy should be dying here soon. These guys are big chonkers. Sorry, I'm focusing up for a second. Look at the gamer fucking stare. Oh, nar. He flopped on me, man. Maybe I should have energy released this. But my idea is to wait for bomb, which is coming up now. Damn. Who could have known it would have died? I mean, I guess I could have if I had damage meter, but I don't. But, oh well, I missed out a teeny little damage. Oh well. I'll give him a little cute nom nom emoji. I want to see what I assume I probably got fighter, but I can't see. Oh, I can look at my OBS. Oh, nice. I got upright. Cool. That's why item level isn't everything, you know? But item level is like the biggest factor into getting into random groups, and I did apply to a group that I probably shouldn't have. Like in general, if I wanted to get accepted. I forgot I can use my OBS to kind of see what is blocking my screen. Cool. Because, so my main monitor is here, my phone is here, and I have like a stack of shit in between my two monitors to kind of, you know, because I don't want you to just see my fucking big flappy double chin. I mean, you still see it, but it's like not as bad. And you know the streamer angle, or just like the picture angle in general, is like a massive up here angle, you know? But my second monitor is right over there. But that being said, I think that's enough of talking about me, because I'm sure you guys are probably sick of hearing about this. But it is what's been on my mind, because it's important to me. Like, just straight up, it is important to me. And I think it's important to have things that are important to you. And I'm not saying that this girl is like... I don't know how I want to word this. Because I definitely think this girl is more important than just a regular human, obviously. But like much so. And like I had plans and visions of spending my life with this person, right? Like that's how deep and serious it kind of was. And to have that all taken from you unexpectedly is just, it's hard. And I think I'm over that initial rush of emotion, and I'm back to where I understand, even if the things that happened weren't necessarily the greatest. And I'm not pointing fingers, obviously, because pointing fingers, I think, is one of the dumbest things that you can do in general. The fact of the matter is, a relationship takes two people, and both people don't necessarily need to always be giving 50-50. I think 50-50 is the dumbest thing ever. And if you live, like, your life trying to shoot for, like, a 50-50 split all of the time, you're just going to end up disappointing yourself. Sometimes, like, your girlfriend will have a bad day. Sometimes you're the one having the bad day. Sometimes your boyfriend will have a bad day. Sometimes, you know, sometimes you'll have a bad week. Sometimes you'll have a bad month. You can't control the circumstantial things that happen in your life that influence you, you know what I mean? But what you can control is how much effort you put in towards the relationship. And I'm just going to be straight up honest with it. Because of my medication, the amount of effort I was able to reciprocate to her was very, very poor. And I understand why she did the things that she did. And I'm hopeful that given enough time, we'll be able to patch things up and reconcile. And I do think it will be in a healthier way. I don't think it's going to be this, you know, shitty, circular, awful relationship. Because if I genuinely thought that, I would spare her the hurt. I truly do think that for the both of us getting back together would probably be better. Like, in the long term. And maybe that's, like, narcissistic of me to say or whatever. Or maybe it's just wrong of me to say. I'm not sure. But I just feel like that, right? Because the time that we did spend together, even though it wasn't ideal from her perspective for a bit of it, for a lot of it, especially with the medication, I still felt like she enjoyed the ways in which I took care of her. And I know I can take care of her really well. And honestly, that's all I kind of want to do in life. Like, I've built this picture up in my head where we have been a team, we will always be a team, and we'll always be there for each other. You know what I mean? And like I said, just having that ripped away really, really hurts. But I'm hopeful. And that's the biggest thing going forward, is I'm hopeful. Okay. And what else can I say that I haven't already said 1,000 times before? It's just things that need time now, and time is the only thing that can fix them. And for better or worse, that's just how it is, you know? But anyways, I'm going to start wrapping up this video because I'm going to end it off here once we get out of this Chaos Dungeon. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's probably not what a lot of you were expecting. I'm sure a lot of you just hop in here to see some Lost Ark gameplay and me say absolutely drivel, inane bullshit, but I did say I was planning on doing something special for Christmas. And I think this is probably... I think it's probably a good time to do this overall. Especially since it's a time in my life where I'm making a lot of big changes because I for the first time in years, feel like I have control of my body and my emotions and my actions. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you guys all in the next one. Bye.